Hey, I just wanted to talk really quick about this game I just found out about. It's called the TakeOver. This is on PC, on Steam. It's not a finished game. They call it Steam Early Access. So yeah, it's unfinished, but the developers have put it up so for about 11 or 12 bucks, you can play the game, and the idea is that the fans can give them some feedback that they can incorporate into the game before they release the game eventually. So this game is heavily influenced by games like Streets of Rage and Final Fight. As you can see, we've got three characters. We got Ethan, who's a well-rounded guy, similar to Axel in Streets of Rage. Megan, which is like Blaze in Streets of Rage. I'm not sure what's going on with the stats here because they're still the same as Ethan. They're still got the kind of well-rounded thing, and I haven't actually played as this character, so I don't know if that's something they intend to change or if they intend to have Ethan and Megan be both the kind of average characters, and we have Connor, who's like Max from Streets of Rage 2, and he's the character who's the kind of the tank character, I guess, with the above average strength, but he's slow. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Ethan. Yeah, so I heard about this game just kind of, browsing, checking out these kind of indie games that were similar to kind of old school beat 'em ups and everything like that, and came across this game and was pretty much blown away by the graphics and presentation and everything, and knew I had to check it out after watching some YouTube video. But yeah, so far pretty impressed. I mean, you can tell from everything, from the game's style to the music, and even the text they have going on, and the way the the character portrait and health looks. It's like the Streets of Rage that Sega never figured out how to make. Streets of Rage 4, which was in development at various times, but for whatever reason, they canceled those games, and they tried a few times, it seems like, and just could not figure out how to do it. So anyway, this game is certainly welcome. You got two attack buttons. You got a punch and you got a kick, and you also have a special move button. And if you press a direction in that button, you can sort of do a projectile. And you also have a gun. I don't have any ammo for it, so I can't use it yet. But that's pretty cool. But yeah, this game has incredibly cool style, I think, and there's a lot of people that. I mean, it seems like mostly people are reacting positively to it, but everybody's a critic, especially on the internet. So there's lots of people who are finding plenty of things that are a problem, which aren't necessarily problems. Just everybody's got an opinion on what they think an old school beat 'em up should be like now, and there's not a lot of games that they can look to as a guideline. I mean, there's games that have come out recently that were pretty sweet, that like Double Dragon Neon, for instance, which was pretty cool. Pretty good attempt at reviving the Double Dragon franchise. But yeah, you've got basically you've got a little bit more going on than you would with say Streets of Rage. You can do combos, obviously. You can mix up kind of punches and kicks. There's a few different combos it seems like you can do. at least for the moment. And you got that headbutt, which is, you know, pretty much the exact same as Axel from Streets of Rage, which is awesome. Got some bullets now, so I'll show you. You can pop suckers in the face like that, and I don't really see. I mean, it looks sweet, but I don't really see much point in it. I kind of save the bullets for the boss. It would be cool if you could somehow incorporate using the gun into your combos. That would be cool, but I mean, I think you can pick up other firearms, which is definitely pretty sweet. Like, yeah, the regular handgun is not really going to do too much. You don't really get too much ammo either, so, I mean, you can basically shoot these guys from a distance, but it's not hard to take these guys out regularly either. Yeah, so this game definitely is a little bit glitchy. I've noticed especially I tried to remap the controls using a 360 controller, and I was hoping I'd be able to use my arcade joysticks with this, but the controls are a little bit too complicated. You've got a dedicated run button. In a lot of games, say Streets of Rage 3, you just have to tap the direction you want to go in twice and they'll run. That doesn't happen in this game. You have a button that is dedicated just for running, and you also have more than one attack button, and you weren't able to use your firearms like this at will. And you also have a button to set off your rage meter that you can see there. And I have filled up the rage meter, and when you use it, it seems like you're just kind of a, you know, like you'd expect probably. It's like a super version of what you already are. You basically can knock these guys down in 2 hits. So that's cool, but you have to consistently, you know, you get hit and your rage meter goes down, and if somebody pulls a combo off on you, you know, that can really set your rage meter back. But yeah, I noticed trying to remap the controls really made the game glitch out a bit. I couldn't exit the game anymore once I remapped the controls. Not a big deal. It's just the placement of where they have the buttons on the 360 controller is a little awkward to me, but not a huge deal. I mean, hopefully something that they'll figure out by the time the game's released. I mean, yeah, it would be great if you can use a joystick with the game, but you know, a lot of these games that are kind of throwbacks to these classic games, they utilize more buttons that you would have on a modern controller, like a 360 or PS4 controller, so it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, this stage clearly reminds you of other games in Streets of Rage. I mean, I think it mentions in the description that the game takes influence from Streets of Rage and Final Fight, which is obvious, but I mean, it certainly seems more on the Streets of Rage side. I mean, like I said, this seems like the Streets of Rage 4 that nobody ever got. That Go text is similar, very similar to what you'd find in Streets of Rage. For all I know, you know, it could be the actual font that they used in that game. So, but I thought that game was sweet. Like obviously many people did back in the day, so that's not a problem for me. It's totally awesome. So I got my rage meter full. I'm going to try it out here in a second. Hopefully I don't get knocked down by some shit. Fuck. Yeah, so I don't know why it's necessary to have that many fucking barrels, but okay. Alright, so the barrels are done. Yeah, last time I was playing the game it actually froze right there, so good thing it didn't freeze. So you can check out the rage mode. As you can see, you can take motherfuckers out, no problem. Yeah, Buster's, you know, fucking busted right now. Finn's about to get fucked up. There we go. Pretty sweet. Your boy Breaker is... Oh, okay. So your boy Breaker got away here. But I got a lot of ammo now. A little bit of that. But yeah, this game's awesome. Even right now in its current state, it's sweet. I mean, it's not perfect. Few things in life are, but man, I mean, the graphics in this, I think, are amazing. Like I said, stylistically, the game's amazing. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty good. I mean, you know, for a modern beat-em-up game, it's about where you think it should be, and it's, you know, they've got enough stuff in here, I think, to mix it up a little bit so it doesn't feel exactly like everything you've already played before. Didn't mean to throw that gun. I think the last time I got it, I threw it on accident too. So that was kind of whack. Like I said, the controls could be better, but you know, I could remap them, but it seems like the game glitches out, so it's better if you can actually fucking play the thing. So anyway, I'll probably play a few more minutes and wrap the video up like that. I just wanted to show this off. This is one of the reasons why I really enjoy having my Alienware Alpha. Never been much of a PC gamer growing up, and especially now with Steam, I mean, it's awesome being able to have all these games that you wouldn't necessarily be able to play on console. I'm going to be showing off other games. Speaking of kind of old school beat 'em ups, I believe the game is called Streets of Fury, if I'm remembering that correctly. It uses digitized sprites, and it looks freaking great, and it plays awesome as well. So I'll definitely be showing that off. To my knowledge, they have not released that on anything but PC. These barrels causing a lot of fucking trouble. Yeah, just relentless with the barrels. Definitely, that definitely happens in Final Fight. Let's see. Vile. But yeah, I'm sure playing two-player co-op, you know, online, this game will be a blast. That would definitely be something that I'd be into. Let's see if I can get to the boss here, and I'll wrap the video up. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, those graphics, fucking 15 out of 10, you know, the lighting, the style of it, you know, the actual character designs are pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if you could really count them as being super inspired. I mean, they certainly look true to the genre. I mean, for a lot of people that grew up with this shit, I think that's what counts. You're not really looking for innovation with games like this. I mean, you'll be looking for maybe some slight modern touches to the gameplay, but you're not looking to reinvent the wheel or something. You know, just something to remind people what was cool about games before it kind of became all about first-person shooters and open-world shit. You know. I do know there's a boss coming up, so I'm going to take care of that guy, and then we'll end there. So we got Hellraiser. I'll give you one chance to talk. Where's Miss? Oh, don't worry, she's safe and sound, burning in the fires of hell. Ha 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 ha. You'd better be lying, because if not, you'll be joining her. Ah, too bad. You won't survive my flames long enough to find out. Alright, so Hellraiser seems to be pretty confident in his hell-raising abilities, but of course we're here to take care of this guy. Let's see if I can get... be nice if I had rage here, wouldn't it? But let's use up these bullets. Definitely don't want to be anywhere near those bombs going off. It's constantly going on in this game. Run away and use some of these bullets. Cap these fucks. Alright, guys. Shit, get the fuck out of here. Alright. Eat some burger. Just an all-American boy needs his burger. Shit. There we go. Yeah, he's not too hard, really. I mean, once you take out his guys, I mean, what's he got left? I mean, he's fucked. Yep. So anyway, just wanted to show that off. Hope you enjoyed that, and see you soon.